Hey guys, Frankie here, and I hate to start on a sad note, but I just had a fight indoors with a big old bee. It got in through the open door, and it was buzzing around, and I tried to trap it and let it out gently. It just had a look in its eyes. I could tell it was ready to attack me and Tucker, so sadly I had to put it down. RIP, big old bumblebee. So I'm sad, but I'm also fired up because that was quite the fight. I'm just fired up enough to deal with something I've been putting off now for a couple of weeks, and that is call Comcast. If you've read the book, one of the things I talk about in it is negotiating your bills. One thing, for example, you can do is actually call your credit card company and just ask them to lower your interest rate. I did it once. I tried it again about a year ago, and they wouldn't do it a second time. But you can also just ask them to straight up get rid of fees. So any late fee you might have, even if you're 1 day late, they'll charge you $20 in most cases. So give that a shot. Another thing you can do, obviously, is cut cable. But I will admit, I don't do that. I've done it in the past, but I finally did sign up for cable when I moved into this apartment 2 years ago, because I am a diehard Mariner baseball fan, and after 2 years without having cable or being able to watch the Mariners, I finally just gave in. They had a really good sign-up special 2 years ago when I moved in here. I could bundle my internet and my cable for a decently low price. I want to say it was something like $119 all in. In negotiating, I actually got them to throw in a free DVR box, so now I can watch the Mariners on tape delay. And at the end of year one, I called them and I asked them to keep the same package going at the same price, and I didn't even have to threaten to cancel. They did it happily. They said, we'll extend your offer, your package for 1 more year. It'll stay at the same rate. And so going into year 3 of Comcast, my rate went up. It went up from something like $115, $120 a month all in to $152. And I just got that first charge I noticed on my bank statement the other day. So I'm gonna call Comcast right now and see if I can somehow negotiate. I'll threaten to cancel. And if so, my girlfriend and I have already talked about it. We'll cancel, and then she'll sign up separately. And we'll have it move everything over to her and hopefully have a similar sign-up package price-wise, or again, just cancel after baseball season. So here we go. I'm gonna record this conversation. I'm gonna let Comcast know I'm recording this conversation for educational purposes right after they tell me they're recording this conversation, and we'll see if I'm able to negotiate. Even if I'm not, guys, this is something you should always definitely do, is call and ask for a better rate or a better price, or to lock in that sign-up bonus for more than 1 year. So here we go. I'm all fired up. Stupid bee. Almost ruined my Friday, and you're not going to. So you can go on the website and actually ask them to call you. So I just did that. So I'm expecting to call any second, which is way better than waiting on hold. So here we go. I missed the call twice. So this is frustrating because I give them my Google Voice number to call me, and then they do, but then I'm recording on my phone, and the call comes through on my phone and my computer, so it stops the video, and then I miss the call. So let's see if I can figure this out. I'm just gonna call them directly.
Welcome to Comcast, home of Xfinity. Is this the account you're calling about?
Yes.
Thanks. Give me a few seconds to review your account. In a few words, tell me how I can help you today.
Talk about my bill.
If your TV and X1 box are both on, I can launch the Bill Details app to your TV screen. Would you like to see it?
No.
Do you want to receive a one-time text message with a link to a personalized video explaining your most recent bill?
No. No. Robots.
If you
No.
choose the account details option.
Change my subscriber package to add a package. Just one person.
Let me transfer you to a Comcast agent for assistance.
Agent.
For quality and training purposes, your call may be monitored or recorded. To receive a call back from our automated survey system within 30 minutes after your call, press 1.
No, it doesn't work. If this doesn't go well, it's for their own good. You know what I feel like doing right now? Spraying Comcast with this. What is bad, always, is the hold music. But this one...
Thank you for calling Comcast.
Guy ruined it.
Sting like a customer bee.
Pro tip, don't be out of breath when you go into a negotiation. While I'm waiting, I wanted to show you these. I just got the i10 TWS. A friend turned me on to these. They were like $30 or $35. It took a couple weeks to get here, but they're the equivalent of the new iPods. In fact, they even have wireless charging. They sound awesome. They connect beautifully, easily, right out of the box. Totally recommend them. I might do a video on these later. Link below. Another pro tip, when you're negotiating, make sure you remember their name. So I got pen and paper to take notes, write down their name, It's just more personable. People like that. Let's see if they use mine.
Xfinity, my name is Cecilia. Who had all the pleasure of speaking with today?
This is Franklin. Did you say your name's Cecilia?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Franklin. How may I assist you?
So, I'm hoping you can help me out here. I've been a Comcast subscriber with, I think, a double play package for the last 2 years. That would be TV and internet. And I just noticed my bill, the last bill I was charged, went up from somewhere like $115, something like that, to like $150, $55. So I was calling to see if I can get the lowdown on what happened there with the change, and see if there's anything I can do to make my price more in line with what I can afford, which is what I was paying before.
Yeah, definitely. I can go ahead and take a look and see what options we have on here.
Sure. Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I record this call for education purposes?
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you have the X1 starter double play. Okay, and I do want to verify, that we keep you at the proper package. For the TV, what is it that you do watch that you require to have?
So the only thing I really need is like Root Sports and preferably the Pac-12 network. It's just, I like the sports channels. And then I actually do have a DVR box that I would love to keep that going as well.
So you're saying the Root Sports and the Pac-12?
I think they're on like the most basic version of cable, I think.
No, so actually those are on the sports package. I was just going through the new lineup because we just changed it a little bit, and it looks like it is on the starter. So you're all good to go.
Okay, awesome.
So
okay.
we definitely don't want to bring you down from there because the programming will definitely go down. Right now, what you currently have it at is 120.
I assume that's before all the fees that get me up to that 150?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So the DVR you currently have has more recording hours because it's the regular DVR. But because the new packages that we have, the starters include the DVR, so you get the free DVR on there. So that's going to help out a little bit with this packaging.
Okay.
The most economic we have our starter package at would be the $100. And so pretty much that right there includes, the same programming, same internet, the HD, and it includes the DVR. The only thing about the DVR is it is a little bit less cloud storage.
Okay.
I'm going to repackage it really quick just so we can see exactly how much it comes out to, so we can do a little bit of a comparison.
Love it. And it doesn't require a new box. You said that's all cloud storage?
You actually do require a new box because the current box that you have is the XG1, which is a regular DVR. The one that you're going to be getting is the XG2, which the XG2, that also records, but like I said, it is different storage. It's because the XG2 is like the secondary primary box, and so the XG2 actually has 20 hours of recording. Do you do a lot of recording?
So I do, just like baseball games, but then I delete them right away. So we could survive.
Oh yeah, then yeah, you'll definitely do good with that because the XG2, that one has 20 hours of recording. The XG1, that has 150 hours of recording. But yeah, it is quite a bit of a difference, but you're still going to be able to record.
Okay, that is a big difference though.
While I'm getting there, I just want to ask you, do you utilize the applications for our services?
I'd say the only thing we use the mobile app for watching channels on the iPad in the house, like in the kitchen when cooking.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, I honestly use it when I take baths because I like to relax and watch TV. So
yeah.
I guess I require a TV in my bathtub, but but yes.
most people would, I'd imagine, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be nice, honestly.
You guys could be first to market. Okay. Well, that probably exists, but yeah.
Right. They're like, hey, we installed your TVs now in the bathroom.
Waterproof and everything.
That'd be pretty cool. So I just put the package together. It would be coming out to $128.18, and that's with our DVR included.
Okay, so that's the all-in price. That's the after taxes and fees price.
Yeah, right now it's $138.13, but the reason for that is because before you swap out the equipment, there has been customers that go and pick up the equipment but don't bring theirs. And so that's the reason they leave the charge there until their box gets returned.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, that's the only reason. But yes, it's going to be $128.18.
And so the only change to the entire package would be less storage on the DVR. Is that right? In the new box? Yes. Everything else would remain? Okay.
The internet speed stays the same. The programming all stays the same. Everything stays the same.
Okay. And I have to ask, is there any way to keep everything the same? Because we are definitely willing to just ditch cable for a year.
What do you mean?
Like, are we able to keep the same box at the same price we were at before? Is there any wiggle room there?
So, you can keep the current box that you have, but that one is a $9.95 charge. Because the one that's included in the package automatically is the 20-hour storage one. And so technically it's just something that the system already has integrated. And if we change it, it'll automatically charge you the $9.95 additional. So then in that case, it would be with that additional box for $138.13.
I gotcha. Okay, so I think I was on like a sign up special and they extended it last year. So I guess what I'm asking is, are you able to extend it again at the same rate I was when I joined 2 years ago?
So I wish I could, but we don't have that option to extend it anymore.
Okay. All right. So the only option to bring it down without changing anything is to reduce the size in the DVR box from 150 hours to 20 hours, which would save me all in something like $26, $27, it sounds like, maybe more than that.
Yes, yeah. So let me actually go to your previous billing. The previous package you were paying was $127.13, and so this one would be $128.18.
That doesn't sound right.
So what happens is right now, what you have is at $120, but that's because your promotion ended last month.
Okay.
But previously, what you had was less. So remember,
Got
the
it.
$120 you're currently paying, plus the box, plus the taxes and fees, that's what takes you to where you are now.
Got it.
But before you hit that, the promotion ending, that's when you were paying $127.13.
Okay, that seems higher than I remember. But okay, so basically you're saying if I make this one change, I'm going to get it back to within $1 of where I was.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now, this is a 2-year contract, but remember that you have 30 days to change your minds. If you changed your mind within the contract, like I said, you can call back and get that canceled, change the promotion, or whatever you feel like doing. Once those 30 days hit, you will be locked into that 2-year contract.
Locked in. Okay, Cecilia, I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and do it. If we decide to cancel altogether, do I just call to do that, or should I just go in to do that?
Yeah, you would just call our solution department, and then they would go ahead and get that canceled for you. So I just sent that to you. There will be a link. As soon as you click into that link, it will give you your full order summary.
Gotcha. Okay, so here it is, $100, service with box, $10, broadcast fee, TV fee, $8, regional sports fee. There's no way around that, right?
No, yeah, that's something that gets charged in every state.
Taxes and everything else is about $14. So all in, it comes out to $138.18. But a moment ago, I wrote down, I thought $128.18.
Remember what I was telling you that you have when you swap out your box that is going to get taken off?
Yep, got it. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. I just hit the button, so I think we're good to go.
Perfect. I just received that. Give me one moment. I'm not sure if you've been informed previously, but I did want to let you know that you are pre-qualified for the unlimited free talk and text, which is our mobile services. So the internet comes with the talk and text. If you don't have internet, you do not qualify for the mobile. But if you ever decided to do the mobile, the unlimited data is 45 and by the gig is 12, okay?
Okay, I'll pass for now, but thank you.
Looks like it's about 9 minutes away from your location. And then there's also one about 13 minutes.
With traffic, it's probably double or triple, but that works.
Oh, wow. The traffic is that bad over there?
Yep, for sure, but that's okay.
Oh.
I'll find a good time to go.
That's not fun. Everything else is good to go. Do you have any other questions, comments, or concerns?
No, thank you for your help.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Mr. Calkins, once again, my name is Cecilia. It was a pleasure assisting you. Thank you so much for your time, as well as for continuing with Xfinity. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Okay, you as well. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for watching all that. The point, just so you know, is not to exactly how to lower your cable bill. You can obviously cut cable bill, and a lot of you guys out there probably don't have cable at all. The point is, pick up the phone, call, ask for better rates, ask for lower rates, ask people to remove fees, and make sure you talk to a person, not a bot, not a machine, anything like that. Just to be surprised how often it works. You saw my conversation, it works. And the key is be nice. People will reciprocate, and people are willing to help you out. So I also got to give it to Comcast. I saw an article that they were like the most hated company in America at some point a couple years ago, and my experience has been actually pretty good. So good on you, Comcast. The customer service people are great. It was only a 10-minute wait on a Friday late in the day, which isn't bad at all. Website's easy. you know, they do the thing where they call you back. So, you know, overall, I was happy with the experience. I'm happy with Comcast. They improved the cables in my neighborhood. I don't know what that means, but I think things are faster and more efficient. So, again, good on you, Comcast. I don't have all the numbers in front of me, but I know, and you heard it on that call, I probably saved $20 to $25 a month, which is, you know, right around $250, probably more than that, in a year. So it's just super worth it. Although it may seem like, you know, pennies on the dollar sometimes when you're having conversations about bills and lowering rates and all that good stuff, that stuff really does add up over time. I mean, that's half the spending money I was planning to save for a trip I have coming up this summer to Nashville. You know, it just feels good to save any which way you can do it. And you can spend some of that savings on some sweet fake AirPods like I got that are like 35 bucks. Again, link in the description below. I get no commission off that. I just think they're pretty cool. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment if you've had a similar experience either with Comcast or a similar experience lowering your bills or getting fees removed, or any other ideas for things I could do to film. And I will, of course, talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome week. Thanks.